I'd like to show you one of my most prized possessions.
Okay. What is it?
It is an autographed
Oh, my
album
God.
cover
That's the original album.
of the 2,000-year-old man, autographed by your dad and Mel Brooks.
Wow, look how young.
I mean, this is...
That was their first album, 2,000-Year-Old Man. And the way that became a record was my father and Mel used to do it at parties all the time. That's what they did. They always just do it like shtick, you know, just having fun, interviewing each other. And they make people laugh. And one time they were doing it at a party, and Steve Allen said, you should put that on record. And they said, no, this is just for us. It's inside. It's so hip, Jewish, you know. And they said, no. I said, I'll tell you what. He owned this company. It says World Pacific Records on there. He owned that company. He said, I'll tell you what. You go in the studio, improvise, do whatever you want. If you don't like it, we'll toss it. You don't have to ever do it. So they went in the studio, and they did it for like 5 hours, and they cut it down to an hour, whatever, 40 minutes. And that was the first album.
So it was just like hanging out, dinner party, whatever.
That's it.
Just like
That's
your
what
dad's
they
a
did.
straight man, and Mel plays the 2,000-year-old man with a
And
Jewish accent.
Mel had an office one time on the Universal lot, and he became friends with Cary Grant. You know, he would see Cary Grant all the time, and Cary Grant says, oh, I love that record, that 2,000-year-old man. I love that record. And he said, what? He says, I'd like to bring it back in, and I'd like to play it for the Queen. You know, and he says, what? He says, and Mel said, all right, you know, gave it to him. And then he found out a couple of weeks later the Queen loved it. And Mel figured, he said, the biggest shiksa in the world love that record. It's got to be okay. It's got to be able to cut through.
And then the 2013-year-old man was made.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.